Welcome to my acrobatic arts flexibility and stability class. I want you just to say hello to your shoulders, move your ribs around, do some circles here. We're going to do a body flow with breath. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate for a moment. You're going to go chin to chest, and then you're going to let your body roll all the way down. And you're going to be here. From there, you're going to push up into a pike. And then from there, you're going to reach and tippy toe to stack your pike. Come back, roll all the way up, and do a gorgeous chest lift. And come back. I had a gorgeous sternum crack there. Okay? So take a breath, happy thoughts, and say, I can do this. And chin to chest, body roll down, start to bend, and breathe here. Place your hands, look up in a pike, reach forward, stack yourselves with your tippy toes, back, and roll all the way back up to your gorgeous chest lift. Okay, do it again. I'll just go on the side for you. And chin to chest. Really articulate the vertebrae all the way down. Touch, grow, and look at yourself. Reach, stack, shoulders over top of wrists. Tippy toes almost press into handstand. Down, all the way back up. Open and arch. Good. I'll do it one more time this way. And chin to chest. Really articulate vertebrae, hunch over and roll, start to plie, and place your hands, look up, reach, and rise and stack, 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 stack for pressing, and down, roll, 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 and open. Good job. So keep rolling your shoulders. And you can stretch your shoulder and stretch your shoulder. Great. Okay, so now we're going to do a standing series just to warm up a little bit more. So we're going to start in our typical tree pose with yoga. So grab your ankle and place it right in the groove of your thigh. And while we're there, you're going to stretch your arms out. And I want you to pay attention to your ribs. If my ribs had a shoelace attached to them, I'm gonna tie it tight, and that's bringing my ribs in for my handstand technique. Okay? So I'm challenging us by putting us on one point, and I'm still focusing on our posture. And I'm right by my ears. And I'm challenging my handstand. Make sure my ribs are together for 5. Tighten your bum. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. So grab here. Make sure your big toe all the way to your pinky toe are dug into the ground. You're balancing here. Ribs tightly in. Oh, little balance. Tightly in. Here, tighten your bum, shoulders back. Squeeze a pen in between your shoulder blades. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Tight tummies, ribs in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's do our handstand and open your shoulders up with keeping your ribs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And down. Okay. So now we're going to hug our leg. Okay, so I just want to really stretch up. And if you can, hug with your elbows. And if not, just hold it in a nice posture here. Opening up here, keeping your ribs in, and hug for 5, 4, you can move your toe. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Hug if you can. Grab with your elbows. If not, grab here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Good job. Now after the hug, we're going to hold our baby. So try to get your flexed foot into your elbow. And then you're gonna hug and hold. And I want you to bend your bottom leg because I want to challenge your balancing again. Your big toe, pinky toe, and your heel. And keep your posture up, keep your ribs in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that should give you a gorgeous stretch right here. Now try to stand with it and down. Ooh, little balance. It's a good challenge. Okay, now foot and elbow, and here, and bend your leg. You can grab like this, you can grab your wrists. 5, 4, ribs in, tummy in. 3, 2, 1. Now challenge for a full stand and down. Good job. I'm getting a nice stretch everywhere. Okay, next one. Peace sign. You're gonna put your peace sign together and you're gonna go right in between your toes, your big toe. Okay, so if you have socks on, you can just grab it or just take your sock off. Okay, so here, I'm gonna go forward, keeping my ribs in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open. And if you want, you can pull up a little bit for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good job. Other side. So peace sign right into your big toe and hug your big toe. Move back a little bit. Now go forward for 5, ribs in, 4, tight tummy, 3, 2, 1, and open. And you can go up a little bit higher if you'd like for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good job. Okay, next we are going to do, I'm going to warm up our hips on our kneeling bridge. So I'm going to get my gorgeous Kookaburra pillow and place it underneath my knees. I'm going to grab a little sip of water because it's important to hydrate. Okay, so if you guys have a mat or if you're already on a carpet, that's great. I have a wood floor here, so I just want to make my knees feel a little bit comfortable. Now, we're going to do kneeling half bridge series with a flow, with breath, and then one leg at a time after that, okay? So, I'm actually going to turn it so I can open my knees hip width apart. You want to be hip width apart, okay? Now, take a breath. I'm going to start us down. I want you to flow up, reach arms to ears, up and open, up, good posture, and flow down. That's 1, okay? So I really want you to focus on posture here. I want you to open your hips, but I don't want you to open like this, ribs and hips. I want you to open your hips while your arms get to your ears, grow, and then your shoulder blade passes to your mid all the way to your hips. So it's a gorgeous arch technique instead of cutting it off, okay? So here we go. Inhale and flow. Catch your arms by your ears, reach to the sky, open your hips and hold. Up and 1. Breathe. Up, hold. Good. 2. Up. Last 1. Up. Reach. Good job. Roll up. I'm just going to move side to side. Nice. Cool. Now we're going to do one leg at a time in the same flow. So I'm going to move back a little bit. I'm going to put my right leg forward. I'm going to do the same series, except when I go back, I'm going to open in a lunge. And when I come down, I'm going to open in a hamstring stretch. So we're doing 3 stretches in 1. So the same thing you just did on 2 knees. Now on 1, keeping nice and square. And I'm gonna turn it into a flow series, okay, with breath. So, I'm gonna start down. Hopefully you guys can see me. Start down. And flow up, hold, flow, straighten, and down. Breath, flow, lunge, arms to ears, open, flow, straighten, down, breath, flow, arms to ears, arch, flow, straighten, down. You guys are doing awesome. Flow, arms to ears, and arch, flow, straighten, and down. Good job. Let's go to the other side. Okay, so I want to make sure we're nice and square. Breathe. And flow. Up and hold. Flow. Straight and down. Flow. Reach and hold. Flow. Straight and down. Breath. Flow, reach, and hold. Flow, flow, reach, and hold. Flow, straight, and down. Good job. Okay, so that was a nice warm-up, head to toe. Nice moving back and forth. So now let's do some little baby and half scorpions. Okay, so we're going to find a focus point to balance. I'm going to tendu my leg behind, arm forward. I'm going to reach, and I'm going to open my shoulder and pec, keeping my square hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to my square hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, those of you who can go half scorpion, I encourage you to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And those of you who can go even further to a full scorpion, all the way up, I encourage you to go and take a moment, grab. You can tendu Batman grab, or you can pull it all the way up and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, shake it out. We can do a flow like we did in the first series. Good job. Tendu, placement, focus, breath, and focus on posture. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And those of you who can go half scorpion, try for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And those of you who can go full scorpion and all the way up, I encourage you to go and place yourselves and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. If you have water, I recommend getting a little sip. Okay. Next on my list is we're going to go into a series of needle Batmans. We did this in one of my sessions last week, and I want to go a little bit more with it so we can focus on the acro skill of a hand balance, and we can just get little techniques to get up if we have a little bit of fear. Okay, so just warm up your wrists a little bit. position here. Okay, now we're going to do a series of needle battements. Let's do 8 of them. Then we're going to add a little kick with an attitude, and you're going to go to your comfort. You're going to kick off the floor as much as you'd like. You're going to kick up into a handstand if you'd like, and hold it and play with variations. Or you're going to come right back down and wait for the next set, okay? So I want you to focus on a spot on the floor in front of you. You're going to take a breath, and you're going to think about all the technique that's needed. Your spider fingers, your stacking, opening of the hips for your leg, and reaching up to the sky, okay? So I'm opening my fingers for spider fingers. My shoulders are on top of my wrists. So I'm going to tendu. I'm going to lift up 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, let's kick up. 1 and down. If you're a little timid or very nervous, just try to go point and down. Little baby one, okay? Let's do it again. 2 and down. 3 and down. Now try different legs, like a double stag or something. 4 and down. 5 and down. 6 and down. I'm turning so you can see me. 7 and down. Now let's try to hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good job. Okay, stretch it out. Let's go on the other side. I'm getting nice and warm for you guys. Okay, here we go. We're going to think about posture and opening the hips and stacking, and we're going to be positive, okay? And we're going to obviously work really hard. So I'm here. My wrists are placed. My shoulders are on top of my wrists. Tendu. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now we're going to kick up. Ready? I'm just going to move so I don't hit the wall. And kick and down. Kick and down. Kick and down. Remember, if you're not at the comfort of this, just do a little up and down. Totally cool, because you're working your stacking. Let's do 4 more. 1, try a double stag. 2, and 3, and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good job. It's hard to count and breathe and talk upside down. Something I learned today. Okay, stretch it out. Now, I want you to think about something that you can correct. So, for me, on my not so great side, I can correct my endurance. So, I should work my not so great side more often so I can handle it a bit more. I could also work my not so great side split so it feels less tight when I'm working. And I feel like I need to keep my ribs in a little bit more. So I'd like you guys to think, I always like to say, think of 3 things that you can work on in that whole series. There's a whole bunch. There's stacking, the spider fingers, your momentum to get up. Maybe you could challenge yourselves to press up rather than kicking. I'm sure you can find things, kind things, because we always want to strive to be the best we can be, right? Okay, so now I'm just gonna stretch out our pikes a little bit because we really stretch them standing. So let's just go down. I'm shaking them up to give them a little massage. And up, down, and up. One more, down and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, before we get into our last little set, we're gonna work our one leg lifts at a time. So, place your hand in front and hold your leg. And you're gonna lift it up, straighten it out, and we're gonna do bicep curls with your leg. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Now hold this, because this is how we want you to do it when you're standing up. And then try to balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, go on your elbow and look at it. And let's do little batmas here, little tiny ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now flex. 1, 2, posture up, I was down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and grow as tall as I can, keeping my ribs in. Okay, I'm going to lift up. And I'm going to do bicep curls. 1, and pull your leg. 2, and pull. 3, fix your posture. Down. 4, and 5, bicep curls. 6, ribs in, tummy in. 7, and 8, and now let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and to your elbow. And now we're going to do little batmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flex. I just have a little cramp. 1 second. 1, 2, posture. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hug around your calf area for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good job. I hope that worked, everyone. It's really nice to consider bicep curls because when we're holding up our leg when we're standing, sometimes we grab here, but if you try to go further, it could fall out. You don't have that much of a grip. And if you grab this way, there's not much direction you can go with it. Whereas if you grab this way, you can bicep curl right up. And then you can go into your bow and arrow from there. Okay? So it's just a nice progressive system to get into. But remember, posture, 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 okay? Cool. So now we're going to go into the same series we did with our standing pike batmas, except we're going to go into a cartwheel, but I want to do a slow one and try to catch that handstand straddle. So for everyone out there who can do a cartwheel, think it's just a cartwheel, it's nothing too scary. And for those of you who are not yet able to do a cartwheel, you're just going to do the half series set, okay? So I'll make it a bit easier because we're almost done. Choose your favorite side for now, and when we're done, please go into your other side, okay? So my favorite side is my right leg. It might look opposite for you there. Right here, I'm going to place my hands already in the cartwheel, okay? So if I'm here, I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna try to press up, okay? So let's try. Press, cartwheel, and down. Woo! Okay, so let's try a few of those. So, hand, press, up and down. Okay, and cartwheel, and up. Try a few more, 2 more. So down, press, cartwheel, and land. Okay, try to go as slow as you can. If not, just a gorgeous cartwheel flow is perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Oh, I'm gonna go again. That one for me didn't count. Here, and hold, and down. Good, one more. Focus and breathe. And that one didn't count. One more. Good. So as you know, it can be more difficult each time you go because of endurance and repetition. I like to be true to myself and not count ones that I didn't get up. You can do that, or you can go however you'd like. I just like to be hard on myself. And I'm a perfectionist. So my goal for this exercise is to work a press and hold a straddle and gorgeously press down and have a nice flow out of it. Okay, it would be fun if you get this. Tag yourself and share it with me so I can see. I would love to.